in a car wreck and you're hurt. So how does car insurance pay for all of that? There's almost never out-of-pocket payment for the injured patient, for you. So hey folks, I'm Dr. Jeff Williams, and I'm going to bring you some excellent news today, and you're probably going to want to share this with your people. So let's say that you or your loved one got into a car wreck, and no matter whose fault it was, now you're hurt. So now what? You're probably thinking, well, I don't have time to hurt. Nobody does. How do I get back to feeling normal as quickly as possible so I can get back to my life, right? Well, we can break it down into two categories. First, the first category, let's pretend that the wreck was your fault, okay? And unless you specifically denied it when you got your car insurance, you have personal injury protection, or PIP coverage. It's for your treatment if you get into a car wreck. It's what you pay for, and regardless of whether it was your fault or someone else's fault. You've already paid for this insurance in your monthly premiums. It's there for you to use when you need it. Again, it's there for you in this specific type of incident, and you should absolutely make a claim against your coverage to get seen and to get back to normal. Most patients don't realize this, but Texas laws won't allow insurance companies to raise your insurance rates because you make an injury claim. And remember, it's an injury claim that you make on a plan that you have already paid for. So your rates can't go up, and you can get your doctor's visits all paid for. So it's a win-win, right? But what if the wreck was not your fault? Well, even better. Almost always, the driver that was at fault has personal injury protection, or PIP, on their car insurance plan, just like you do. And not only that, but they'll also have coverage outside of that PIP policy that's going to pay for your care. In addition, should you feel the need, a personal injury attorney will gladly look at your case for free and will typically represent you at no cost to you. They only get paid if they get you a good settlement. All the while, you get the care you need at zero to no cost. So, again, your rates can't go up and you get your doctor's visits paid for. It's a win-win, either way, whether it's your fault or whether it's somebody else's fault. Now, your first steps after a car wreck would or should be, first of all, you got to make sure that you see a healthcare provider that specializes in car wreck injuries. Don't just go to your regular Joe. You can't be an expert at everything. Us healthcare providers can't know everything, and most don't specialize in car wreck injuries. The first thought here is, if you need to go to the ER, if this is an emergency, go there right now. Don't pass go, don't collect $200, go straight to the ER, okay? If you're hurt, but you don't feel like it's an emergency, then you need to call us at 806-355-3000. Let us do an exam. Let's see what we think. We can tell you a lot of stuff once we've laid eyes on you. And here at Creekstone Integrated Medical, we have an orthopedic specialist, a court-recognized expert witness in whiplash, advanced certification in whiplash biomechanics and traumatology, and a provider that wrote a book on chiropractic research that has treated personal injury car wreck cases for more than 15 years. We got you. Experience really does matter, and the right decision can change everything. On top of all of that, we have a medical provider should you need medical care or medicine. You can't find a better place to go for treatment if you've been in a car wreck. Now, should you get an attorney? Well, while we would never tell someone to get or to not get an attorney, because that's none of our business, that's your business. While we can't tell you that, we will say this: don't get an attorney until you speak to us. We have worked with the good and we have worked with the bad. And when I say bad, I mean bad. And if you decide at some point that an attorney is right for you, well, the decision you make about which attorney, that could be the biggest decision you make in the whole deal. And just because an attorney might be on billboards or the TV or wherever you might see these attorneys, it doesn't make them the best attorneys. It just makes them the one with the most money to market the people in their city. And when we think of hamburgers, most people think of McDonald's. But does anyone actually think that McDonald's has the best hamburgers in town? Of course not. It just means they had more money than the other burger joints to spread their name around. But that certainly doesn't make them the best. And the same goes for every profession, including attorneys, including chiropractors and medical practices. But just because one may come to mind when you think of attorneys, it doesn't make him or her the best. Far from it, actually. Now, after having worked with attorneys for over 15 years here in our local market, we can help you get through the fluff and the ridiculousness and get you to the attorneys that actually care and are actually solid human beings and can actually make a difference for you and your case. And we know some attorneys have a bad name, but we also know some absolutely amazing and wonderful attorneys, quality human beings that really do work for you and do everything that they can to help you. So what now? So if you were in a wreck and you're hurt, well, there's insurance to cover it, whether it was your fault or not. If for some rare reason the insurance plan will not cover your treatment, we'll tell you that up front so you can decide exactly what you want to do and how you want to move forward. And it's as easy as that. So don't live one more moment in pain, one more day in pain when it's likely all covered. Plus, we know that injuries turn chronic, long-lasting, and harder to treat after just 3 months. So don't wait around. Don't give it another day or two. Give us a call at 806-355-3000. Let our team of medical and chiropractic professionals get you back on your feet as soon as possible. Now, if you're watching on social media or YouTube, I want you to subscribe, like, and share this stuff, okay? People need this information. These things make the world go around. It is the way. Until next time, I'm Dr. Jeff Williams. Stay smart, and we'll see you back here next week.